Okay, hello everyone. This is lesson 1 of chapter 1 in our new features in Autodesk Revit 2014 series, and in this lesson we're going to be looking at enhancements to the Creating Parts tool. Okay, so as a brief overview of the tool, Creating Parts was originally introduced I think in 2012, and it basically allows you to break up geometry into individual layers and subcategories. So, as an example, if I wanted to perhaps change the floor finish of this area here from carpet to wood, I would select the floor. Sorry, I should just say, before you start using the tool, come to the Properties window and just make sure that under Parts Visibility, Show Parts is selected. You can't change this directly here because I've applied a view template. If we go into that template, you'll see here that under Parts Visibility we can either show the original, we can show both the parts and the original, but we want to see parts for this exercise. Select OK. And also I think it's probably quite a good idea to have a 2D view open at the same time. So if we go to our first floor plan, window tile, zoom all, and then zoom in, it just helps with the sketching. So we want to break up this floor. So if we now pick the floor, and you'll see under the contextual tab there is a tool. This is the Create Parts tool. If we select that and then deselect, you'll see that it's broken up the floor into individual parts. It's not done this permanently, so to speak. If we were to come into our template and change Show Parts to Show Original and select OK, you'll see the main form of the floor is still there. But by creating parts, we can begin to manipulate the individual layers. So with that done, we can now select the part, and I'm going to make my 2D view current. We would select Divide Parts, and then we are going to edit sketch. I'm going to select a rectangle, and I'm going to sketch, ignoring the skirting, around that room, and escape the command. Finish once, finish again, and now you can see we can pick it up independently. With that selected, we can come over to the Properties window. We can select Material by Original. That will deselect it, and then we can change the material, and let's simply give it the same wood finish as the ground floor. Select it, select OK, deselect it, and you'll see it's applied that material. We can also pick it up and select Show Shape Handles, which will allow us to manipulate the footprint. And if you want to undo the process, pick it up, we can select Reset Shape, and if you want to undo the Create Parts in its entirety, you'll simply pick up the individual parts. You can ignore the main structure and delete elements, and you'll see it's returned to its original form. Now for the 2014 release, the tool has been extended to include wall foundations, slab edges, roof fascias and gutters. So when we now look to select a gutter or a fascia or a foundation or a slab edge, you'll see that we have the ability to use the tool. So as a final example, if we look to perhaps drop a section of this foundation here, let's bring up an elevation, window tile, and if we now select the foundation, select Create Parts, select Divide Parts, edit sketch, and then we're just going to draw, just break it up here, and finish once and finish twice, and then if we pick up that piece, come over to the properties window and select show shape handles, we can now drop this. And of course we have an automatic dimension where we can add a sensible figure. And of course this can be repeated now with gutters, fascias and slab edges. And that's the enhancements to the tool. Thanks for watching.